And now our tale of the tape for this. All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. All right, we are ready to get this round underway, and you know Merab Dvalishvili is a guy who probably doesn't need 60 seconds between rounds. He is the machine. There may be no more appropriate nickname in the sport. It's offense in bunches. Oh, he slams his opponent to the canvas. I think the octagon's shaking, DC.
The octagon was shaking. Somebody secure the doors because they are going to blow the roof off of this place.
Pretty good execution on that early takedown. Everybody
big double leg, double change.
Dvalishvili's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. Oh, look at that high-level grappling as the fighter reverses position and attains a dominant position. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. He passed the half guard. Oh, nice.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Moreno's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied.
Always offensive. Lands a shot from the bottom.
Moreno's right back to the full mount.
Gotta be careful, armbar.
Oh, it's tight. Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Big combination here of ground and pound strikes. Nice work by Dvalishvili. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. Great defense by this fighter.
Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position. Great shot from the top position. Changing the position.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Dvalishvili's in half guard.
Armbar. Arms in deep. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone.
Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped. Look, I gotta stop writing these dudes' obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Final seconds here. Round two straight ahead.
Stop.
All right, listen, you did good that round, but I need you to do a little bit better. When he closes the distance and grabs you, I need you to avoid that takedown, okay? Let's not worry.
All right, so there's the end of the round. The storyline over those previous 5 minutes. Volume takedowns, offensive wrestling.
Yeah, this is an exhausting type of fight. Not only for the offensive fighter, but also for the opponent. Always being under attack, always being defensive, always reacting starts to really wear at your gas tank. It's interesting to see who is more fresh going into the next round.
Ready.
Round two is underway. The accuracy to land right there. His opponent's wobble chin.
He's hurting bad. He cannot take another shot like that. I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Oh! One more to the body.
Nice block.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Just misses with a left hook there. Big land there. Out of nowhere.
Body kick lands.
Dvalishvili going for the head kick. No dice.
There's
single leg.
He passes the half guard.
Wallace Willies has got full mount now. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep. Nice transition. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chin.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
What a strike from off of his back.
Getting him out here.
Moreno's attempting a triangle here. Let's see if he can finish the deal. Oh, he's in trouble.
How in the world did he escape that submission?
10 minutes in the books.
All right, take a seat, buddy. Great round. Listen to me. Breathe. Deep breath into that nose, out to that mouth. All right, perfect round. I need you to go out there and
All right, let's take a look back at some of the highlights from those previous 5 minutes, DC, and no padding, no glove on that foot.
No glove, no padding. And look at the hip action when he throws those kicks. He's not only kicking just for feel, he's really trying to damage his opponent. And as the fight goes longer, you will start to see it take an effect.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Trying to do damage now with the kick. That's a miss. Right on the button. And there's the single. Fighter trying to pass here. Ooh, but Moreno's got his head. Let's see if he can secure a guillotine choke here. Oh, that guillotine choke is tight.
Look at that, goes to the elbow.
Ooh, arms in tight. There's the tap. Wow. And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight scrap. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time for round Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion, Pepper And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner,
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one. All right, early round underway here as we get our look at Petr Yan. This man, you can see the silhouette, right, with the high guard, keeps it tight, but when he goes on the offensive, caution flammable. We'll see if Yan can get the boxing going here early. Man, I would think when you fight a guy like Petr Yan, you got to be in the best shape of your life. You see, he never stops. Straight right hand, no good. Well, DC, they say styles make fights. We haven't had much of a fight here through the first minute.
Hasn't been to this point. I mean, I don't have much to say, and I always got something to say.
Be first. Got the single. All right, nice jab there from Petr Yan early in the fight. He has been criticized at times, though, for playing with his food a little bit early on in these matchups.
Well, he's a bit of a slow starter, John. So usually the jab comes out first from Petr Yan because he's trying to build reads. So he tries to pull something out of you that will allow him to start to build his game plan as the fight goes on. But, man, that dude has a fantastic jab. Nice punch, man.
Straight right, he misses. Oh, blocks that kick to the body. Nicely done. Yan gets hit with that stiff jab there. All right, so as advertised thus far, as these fighters continue to trade strikes. Under 2 minutes to go. Right hand lands.
Nice body shot.
Come on, buddy. Keep your hands up. Let's go.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job.
Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides.
He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Oh! Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. 30 seconds now to go in round one. Nice. Oh! He's hurt now. Oh! What an end to round one.
All right, man, take a seat. Come on, let's get your act together now. I know you're better than this, okay? We're not going to let this guy outwork us. You're going to go out this round and you're going to outwork him.
All right, let's get you some highlights from that previous round, DC. I don't care how strong your core is. You can't take too many more of those body kicks.
John, you can't train for that. I mean, you cannot train to take those types of body kicks. They start to really wear at your gas tank, and then you start to make mistakes. When you take that many body kicks, you start making mistakes, and before you know it, the fight's over.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back-and-forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters. Oh, inside kick.
Huge block there.
Back and forth we go. These two were intent to make a good fight. Boom. Straight left hand.
All right, there it is again, DC. That Petr Yan jab has been in his opponent's face all night.
Well, when Petr Yan gets an idea of what you're going to do in the octagon, then you will see the activity pick up. But it all starts and ends with that beautiful jab.
That punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot. Oh, nice right hand.
3 minutes and change to go in round 2. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned nearly.
Oh, big body shot.
Oh, big left hand. All right, so the big storyline in this one, his offensive prowess, particularly when it comes to landing those hooks. And I know you like to play Tony Romo. You think he goes back to it here? What?
I am almost certain that
these guys are absolutely huge shots landing on both sides. Throws that teeth. Bruce Buffer has. And now our tale of the tape for this. Herbert Dean's in the building. He is the third man in the octagon tonight. So we get another look at Nate Diaz tonight. More than 10 years on the roster. Outstanding boxer. Great finishing instincts with his jiu-jitsu game as well. And hard for days. I mean, sometimes you feel like without a weapon, it's going to be hard to get Nate Diaz out of it. Oh, nice slip to avoid that right hand. Oh, huge knee!
Oh, the kick landed.
Edge of your seat action as expected thus far.
What a fight. My goodness, what a fight. Kind of feeling our process right now. Both guys trying to see exactly how they're going to approach this thing.
Beautiful kick to the body. Oh, beautiful jab from Nate Diaz. If he gets that weapon going early, could be trouble.
Yeah, he starts touching you with the jab over and over again, and then when he starts to let that right hand fly, you start to see real big...
Technique on the overhand, now he's hooked.
That's one of those shots, and if you take one of them, if you end the night, that one lands it right on the spot.
Oh, big left. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Well, why fix what's not broken? Why not go right back to that overhand here again?
What a fun fight between two guys that only focus on offense.
Looking to land the right just out of range.
Let's get some points. Let's get that takedown.
Under 2 minutes now to go. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand just out of range. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
Well, you can feel that breeze octagon side after the swing and a miss by Diaz.
Ooh, nice right hand.
1 minute here to go, round one. Just misses with the straight left hand. Well, now if you're the opponent, you really got to be careful as Diaz still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou, and you know they still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head. Another hurt. He's hurt bad.
of round one. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of what was a great round, DC. Got to talk about that knockdown.
What a fantastic round. He was able to set up a great shot, got the knockdown. You have to be feeling good as he walks back to the corner.
All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two. Block the strike there. Counter on the hook is good. Nice job by Diaz. Try to establish that jab. Side kick now. Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked.
Relax. Keep your hands up for me now.
Oh, that body shot hurt him.
Well, confidence is high. I repeat, confidence is high. And I got to think when you knock a fighter down in the previous round, that's going to think you can do it again. There, somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Well, it seems like there has been an opening for that overhand all night long. Let's see if he goes back to it here. Oh, how good is this? Both men going for the finish.
Ah, that jab hurt him. Oh, my goodness.
Throwing that jab, no good. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. All right, well, he's had his striking on point tonight, and as evidence, some slowing down. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on. He's hurt again.
Well, maybe he'll look to set up that hook again. Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Oh, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing, and by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight.
Royval's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shots that he landed. Great job.
Ooh, nice slip there to avoid the punch by Diaz.
Boom! Big jab. Now we're going.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Royval's eye appears to be closing up by the second. 20 seconds.
There it is again. Look at that.
Oh, how good is that? The diving punch lands flush to the head. And the horn sounds on round two. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. Leg kick lands, nicely done. Picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Oh, nice defense there with the block. Nice job moving off the center line.
You heard him bad.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing stretch.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you have got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing.
Oh!
Oh, right into mount. He's setting up a beautiful submission.
Oh, he's got that arm in tight, DC.
Good armbar attempt here. What he's got to do now is just be very aggressive to try to finish this fight.
Oh, the submission defense holds up to get to work.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
Nice shots landing from the top position. He passes the half.
Making all these shots count. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Back to the jab. Oh, what a head kick there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Well, this is exactly the sense of...
He put him to sleep.
We go inside the octagon. All right, so here he is, one of the more prolific. And now our kill the tape for this lightweight scrap. All right, now for the official introductions. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, and now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Justin the Highlight Gaethje.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready?
All right, so here we go from T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, and wherever we are in the world, most fighters on this roster, to a man, to a woman, they want the chance at some point to make this walk here in Vegas.
You absolutely want to fight in Las Vegas. Before it was the MGM Grand, it was the Mandalay Bay. Now it is the T-Mobile Arena, the most beautiful arena in the world and the home to the biggest UFC fights right now. From international fights to championship fights all across the board, you come to T-Mobile.
Topuria's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here? Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Clipped him with the right hand there. Winded up on the right there to no avail. Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. Topuria's eye starting to swell now.
That's a big strike right there.
That's a huge shot right there, VC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, with authority, the body.
Oh, no!
This could be it. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game. Got to be very careful there.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut. And now, all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Ooh, that's tight. I'd be tapping.
It's starting to get really tight in there.
Oh, looks like he might get the finish here.
This has to be it, John. It's got to be it.
No way. He got out.
This is a guy that never gives up on himself. He was able to clear his head, defend the armbar. The fight was done, but he loves to fight on.
How good was that? All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward.
All right, that was awesome. I want you to punch into those shots a little bit.
All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round two.
Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off.
Goes right back to that left kick and lands.
Way to hide that leg kick. Lands another one of those beautiful leg kicks.
Oh, beautiful jab there from Gaethje, who just might be the most watchable fighter in the UFC. Shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it. This is why you pay to be in the building. Back and forth we go.
Oh, my goodness, jab by Gaethje.
Well, informed speculation says he's going to try to set up another hook here. All right, so you can see some... Still plenty of time to go here, round two.
Now he's got a good body position, yup.
Good movement on the ground here defensively by Gaethje. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just got to find that kill shot and get him out of there.
A lot of times that comes with reps. That comes with taking your time.
Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on beat street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight.
Ooh, diving punch lands.
This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
All right, so the redness is omnipresent now. He has absorbed a whole lot of body strikes. Pretty good poker face, but I'm not sure how many more of these he wants to take.
No, he doesn't. He needs to do something different. He cannot continue to get beat up like that.
Topuria's trying for the Kimura submission here. Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh!
He did a great job of reversing the position, using the opening that his opponent gave him to shut him off and get back up.
Gaethje's nose is just pouring blood right now. I'm no doctor, Daniel, but I'm not sure that thing isn't broken right now.
Oh! He's got to try to finish here.
There's that right hand. Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Round three coming up next. All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here.
he's going.
All right, so that is that round in the books. Gaethje's corner is definitely got to be concerned about that nose right now. Perhaps it was a strike in that previous frame that broke the nose. Got to think in terms of the...
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Do you believe?
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs. He got right in.
Well, if you are a young striker, you could do a lot. Oh! Back to his feet.
Nice leg kick.
Oh, just missed with a hook. Gaethje's cut is getting worse. The cut man chomping at the bit to get in. Oh, gotta keep pressing here. Oh, huge left.
This is such a crazy fight. Look at that. Quick finish. That was beautiful. Oh.
Big shots landed by him now. And there it is again, targeting that swelling. Why would you not, right? You doled out all this damage. Might as well go right back to it.
Well, especially if your opponent is not going to move his head. He's still trying to go out on his shield. He's so stubborn in trying to prove that he's tough. It's really costing him right now.
Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. All right, well, the ref's going to step in here. He has done a job on his nose. You see what I did there? Nose shot.
But, John, it's a bloody nose. We've all had bloody noses. We got bloody noses in our first fight at 7 years old. So I'm pretty sure they'll let him keep fighting.
Crowd wants the fight to continue, and it looks as though it will, but maybe stylistically might have to change some things and get aggressive because that cut's not getting any better.
That cut is only going to get worse. Every time you get hit in it, it just gets worse and worse. You're going to have to take some chances, try to win this fight right now.
That is it!
Oh, my goodness!
I mean, you got to be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 47 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Justin the Highlight Gaethje.
Oh, man, the human highlight film, right? I know that's Dominique Wilkins, but this is MMA's version. Justin Gaethje, your winner by knockout tonight.
There's no one like him, J.A. I mean, there's no one like Gaethje. This guy is fun, he's exciting, and he's a die-on-his-shield type of guy. And in most instances, he's the guy that puts his opponent out. Tonight, once again, he does exactly that. Knockout victory for Justin Gaethje.
Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC flyweight champion of the world and the former UFC.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon.
Good.
All right, ready to go here, round one. The boxing repertoire of Henry Cejudo has really improved leaps and bounds. This is a really clean, technical fighter who more often than not gets off to a good start. Didn't against Benavidez, figures to get off to a pretty good start tonight. And there's that kicking game from Yair Rodriguez on full display early on in this one tonight.
Yeah, Yair Rodriguez is a beast. And you know when you watch him, when you're going into the octagon with him, you got to always be on high alert because he can hit you from anywhere. And a lot of times, it comes from those kicks, those very diverse, scary, dangerous, challenging to understand kicks that he throws.
Straight punches, Drew.
You never know where it's coming from. You don't know if he's going to do a cartwheel, try to kick you. You never know what's happening from Yair Rodriguez.
Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect. Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now. Under 3 minutes to go in round one. And they separate. Oh, looked like he might have been in range, but misses with the kick. Trying to go to the body here, unable to find the target.
It got defended, but it will give Henry.
Excessive blow right there. You see, he's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Watch for him to set up that hook again now. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now. He's starting to show himself. Got his guard pass.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Cejudo's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. 45 seconds to go here in round one. All right, it's a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
10 seconds to go in the round. A lot of top pressure being applied here. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's...
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
All right, round two.
Superman punch. Lead hook is good by Cejudo. He continues to evolve as a striker.
Oh, big punch land.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working. No defense. These two are going back and forth.
Rodriguez is bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am.
Well, it's amazing that an athlete like Henry Cejudo, as accomplished as he is, could still have such an appetite for learning. He's now mastered the weight cut. His boxing is on a completely different level. Alan Byers deserves a lot of credit for that. And Santino DeFranco has really helped him put his entire MMA game together.
So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. Nice kick to the midsection. Single collar tie now. Just over 2 minutes now to go in round 2. Telegraph that spinning back fist. Well, a headhunter he is not. Beautifully done as he attacks the body yet again.
I mean, John, to have a guy live in a game plan and use it so effectively is very surprising. But with this guy, he's so smart. He's so disciplined. You kind of expect. You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Well, no denying that he...
Oh, nice body shot.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. All right, so he gets the takedown late in the round here, DC. We'll see what he can do.
Timed it perfect. This will leave an impression in the judge's mind. And as his opponent, you need to get back to your feet right away, because you can also sway the judges by getting back up to your feet and maybe exploding with one last flurry.
Round 3 next. All right, heading back to the corner now, and Cejudo's bleeding from the forehead a little bit, so we'll keep an eye on that as the fight continues. Hopefully the cut man can do his work and get it under control so it doesn't bleed down into the fighter's eyes. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. So Rodriguez continuing to manage distance beautifully tonight. He's got his kicking game on.
He's so long. So Yair uses those kicks to not only brutalize you, but to maintain space. He's a well-rounded mixed martial artist. He's going to improve in the wrestling, but ultimately, the kicking game will always be what defines Yair. What a fun fight. These two are going back and forth. He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Well, let's see if he goes to set up the hook again. He has really done a nice job punctuating his combinations with that hook tonight. Oh, another beautiful body shot there. You see the damage starting to accumulate. Maybe some defense would be wise at this point in the fight.
I think so, John. You can't just get beat up to the body. It doesn't show itself right away. It takes time whenever you're beating somebody up from the body and working your way up to the head. But right now we're starting to see the damage, and you see it not only in the body, but in the reaction of the opponent. You've got to be careful here.
Working from the top here. Nice ground and pound by the ever-improved Henry Cejudo. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it. It's tight.
Oh, now he bails on the submission. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. All right, working inside the closed guard now. Cejudo's eye is closing up.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Cejudo ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Final 30 seconds of this third round. Cejudo's back in full mount.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
Excellent. Beautiful, man. He's hurt. You had him right there, man. You could have closed this off. You're going to do on this round. He's
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4. Fight scheduled for 5 minutes. Trying to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was high, and now he's got hurt bad.
Oh, my goodness.
Right hand over the top. Back to the feet now. Well, not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it's...
He's got him hurt. He's got to start looking for finish.
Now a knee for Henry. Smells blood in the water. Got to start looking for the finish here. Oh, heavy shots raining down.
Beautiful ground and pound. And that will cut it.
Good work from the top here by Rodriguez. Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Cejudo. He continues to evolve as a striker. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting. Because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side. Underhook, this is a great position for a top fighter.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time. All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Cejudo.
And there you go, again, half guard.
These ground strikes are starting to add up. Well, he is really seeing things well offensively here tonight, and he's caused a lot of swelling there on his opponent.
You got to address this now, because it's only going to get worse. Your opponent is not going to let you off the hook. You've got to move. You've got to change something to try to deter him from going to that spot.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. 20 minutes down. Potentially 5 to go. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity.
You ready to fight? Ready.
5th and final round. Cejudo gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab. He's in a world of trouble now. Rodriguez is in half guard.
Now he's going full mount. This is where he wants to be.
Oh, he's got his back. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. he's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut. In the half guard.
Rodriguez back in full mount. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Rodriguez. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangle.
Outstanding kick there by Rodriguez. Well, earlier in the round, he clearly got stung by his opponent, but he just has not responded. And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight fight. Herb Dean, our referee for this one. So here is Conor McGregor once again. Is there any atmosphere in MMA quite like Conor McGregor fighting in this octagon? The Irish fans are going bananas. We'll see if Conor McGregor can take advantage of what is an obvious edge in reach here tonight. All right, so Petr Yan at times a slow starter, finding the range here early tonight.
And that's out of the norm for Petr Yan. As you said, he's a guy that starts a bit slow because he always wants to process information. He's a professor out there. But by landing that shot right there, it tells you that he's taking a bit of a different approach tonight.
All right, so 1 minute into the fight, certainly a lot of respect on both sides, but a lot more respect than action, at least thus far.
Yeah, boo, I'm boo. I'm not even crying. I gotta catch myself. You need to go in there and fight. Come on, man, it's a video game. Somebody do something. Go forward and fight.
Back and forth we go. Just misses with the jab there. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round one. There's his jab. Oh, McGregor's forehead is bleeding now. Cut just opened up. Oh, strike lands cleanly there, champ. Oh!
You heard him bad. Oh, nice jab.
Lands a kick there with the lead left. Nice work by Petr Yan. Oh, bleeding from his cheek now. That can't feel good. Right hook to the head, blocked. Oh, that's a big connection there from McGregor, DC.
I mean, big strike landed for Ireland's favorite son, Conor McGregor.
Nice slip to avoid the left. 26 total strikes have landed for Petr Yan. Yan's eye is closing up now. Not good for him. 1 minute to go in the round.
Oh, that one landed, yep.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Oh, McGregor's kick is blocked. Oh, looks as though that right eye might be starting to shut. Yes, it is. 10 seconds now to go in the round. 5 minutes in the books. All right, So that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are hurt. He's hurt. He's wobbling.
How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Oh, clean hook there.
These are big shots.
Oh!
Great block there.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. He could not shut the lights off. And now he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. Nice job by Conor McGregor navigating distance here, and he's done a pretty good job overall, DC, navigating his celebrity. He can't go anywhere in his native Ireland without getting stopped by somebody. But he has really focused on his craft. The work ethic has never waned, and McGregor appears to be in great shape here tonight. Under 2 minutes to go. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. McGregor's body getting bruised up on that right side now. Don't want to take too many more shots to that midsection. Just out of range with that strike.
Great job landing that body kick. You know, the kicks do hurt, right? These big body kicks, these high kicks, even though they're getting blocked, they do hurt.
53 total strikes unofficially have landed for Piotr Jan. Accuracy rate in terms of strikes thrown and landed has dipped below 40%, 37% on the connection rate against Conor McGregor. Jan's eye looks so swollen now, you've got to at least speculate as to whether or not that is a fractured orbital. Big power shot there. Final seconds here.
Good run.
Stop.
All right, that's the end of round two, and Jan's eye is looking pretty bad at this point, DC. The cut man's going to hustle in there and see if he can work on that, or that eye might swell shut. All right, so back to the stools.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Well, at this point, hard to blame him for headhunting, right? He has caused some significant swelling upstairs and continues to attack that area to great effect.
Absolutely. I mean, the guy has done a great job recognizing where he had an advantage, where he has big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight.
Oh, man, he's still targeting that cut, and it is getting worse by the minute.
That was a slick transition.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by McGregor. When you get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to reverse it, that's what you need to do.
Masterclass in changing position, unreal to see.
All right, pausing the action here, and if the referee calls for the doctor,
This could very well be the end of the fight, given all that swelling around the eye.
It could be, and rightfully so. His eye is swollen shut. He cannot see his opponent. He's flailing at him. Can't find his target anymore.
Well, we'll see if the doctor allows the fight to continue. It looks as though he will. Crowd loves it when the doctor lets the fight continue, don't they?
I love it. I love it when he lets it continue, especially when you have a fight that has been as fun as this one to this point.
All right, so the ref will get the action back underway after that brief health and safety check. And to no one's surprise, the fans support the decision for the action to continue.
Absolutely.
He's hurt bad.
And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. He missed with that jab attempt there. Jan's eye is almost swollen shut. It's actually swollen shut at this point in time.
Oh, he got him again.
Low kick is there. Oh, that's going to soften him up. Massive knee to the body. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Slips the left hand. 73 total strikes have landed for Petr Yan. And if you care about the efficiency, connecting with a 37% accuracy rate against Conor McGregor. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Jan's cheek is just leaking blood all over the octagon. That gash is absolutely terrible. I might have even caught his jawbone in there. I'm not so sure.
Both of them are landing massive shots.
Lands the kick to the body there. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, well, that's the end of the round, so the location is okay, the cut on the cheek, but that is some serious blood trickling out of that cut there. You got to think maybe at some point they call the doctor in, and if he doesn't like what he's...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing with volume tonight.
Jab, right hand, body shot, kicks. What a masterful show of different techniques and ability to throw a combination.
All right, well, that blow is bossing from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy.
Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Oh, and now an uppercut. Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie now. Jan's cut has really opened up now. That blood is flowing. Didn't necessarily wake up thinking he was going to be donating blood today. He has donated a whole lot of it. Just over 3 minutes now to go. Oh, the hook lands. Oh, you got to start to look to finish him now. Head kick there, blocked by McGregor.
You know, that's a big thing whenever you're blocking high kicks, man. You cannot just take the brunt of that kick on one arm. You have to get that cross arm to try and guide that kick so you don't take all of it.
Well, this UFC fight is sort of dissolving into a horror movie. I don't need to see any more damage inflicted.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out. What a kick after landing. Again.
Back to his feet. Well, you know, Rogan's pissed he missed this one. We are witnessing an instant classic. Back and forth we go. Both fighters have been on the cusp of being finished. Both have exuded a ton of heart.
Yeah, they both show heart, courage, ability, technical skills. I can't really tell you how these two are still in the fight with the damage that they both are exhibiting on their face.
5 seconds remain in the round. Well, the Cutmen have done everything that they can tonight, but these guys are handing out facials. This is crazy.
Yeah,
Huge shot finds the target there.
great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Final seconds. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. Man, this fight has been pretty wild. A lot of high-octane output on both sides, and candidly, neither fighter looking too good here.
It's the output. I mean, both of these guys have got their foot on the gas from the start of the fight. They've worked really, really hard to get to where they are.
You ready to fight? Ready.
It is the 5th and final round. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. All right, so the cut really starting to open up wider now, and you got to credit the striker for continuing to attack that area.
Just knowing the target, knowing what he's supposed to do, and doing it as effectively as he is right now. This guy's tremendous.
A swing and a miss by Petr Yan. He's effective straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad. What a beautiful head kick landed. He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Jan's landed another strike there right on the swollen eye of the opponent, and that's a smart job by him to target that area that is already compromised. Oh! He's got him hurt here. All right, it's late in the fight now. I don't need to be a judge to tell you that he is clearly losing. What is a fighter's mentality when you know you need to Flipped him with the jab. Slips. Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right. All right, the official decision. Till the tape for this. Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, so here's Brandon Moreno as he gets ready to get going here early in this round. The jab has been a big key for him as he has evolved into one of the best flyweights in the world. You know he can grapple, really instinctive when it comes to his offensive submission game, and believes there might be an opening for a choke here tonight. We shall see. Well, now if you're the opponent, you really got to be careful as Diaz is able to find a home for that right hand yet again.
When Diaz starts landing the right hand, you have got to stay firm. You have got to dig your heels in the ground and say, no way you're going to just run me over. Easier said than done when you're facing Nathan Diaz. place where you build into something. You got to be ready to fight the moment the fight goes.
All right, so we'll see if Brandon Moreno can get off to a good start tonight. He is a five-tool player, but the jab would appear to be his weapon of choice here in the early going.
And honestly, Johnny, he's developed it even further as he has gone to Missouri to train. The guy is getting better. He does a good job of finding his range. He's shortened his stance a little bit, so he's not so much in a boxing stance, but he is using that to defend leg kicks more effectively, but also still have the ability to go find that jab.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Oh, great ground strike there, and now blood is a factor. All right, feet on the hips here.
Big ground and pound.
Nicely done.
He's got to be careful here.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career.
Strong reversal there.
90 seconds now to go in round one.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. He's isolating an arm. What a tight arm bar. Trying to finish the arm bar. Now, all he's got to do now is get his hips up into the back of the elbow to get the finish.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Diaz. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Waning seconds here of this opening round. Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. Round two next. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. All right, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round as they attend to that pretty nasty cut in his eye area.
You got to lock in defensively, man. You cannot be out there just fighting. His opponent is too high level to try to fight him with his ego. Now he's dealing with a nasty cut over his eye. Why do you need another thing to manage when you already got one of the best fighters in the world?
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Oh, that strike to the body, man. Oh, and he lands another. Next strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he was trying to take that. Well, he blocks the shot there. Oh, my goodness.
Landed that overhand right flush.
Those are big strikes.
Man, how good is that jab from Nate Diaz? Almost as if he's been doing it for 20 years, right?
I mean, he has been doing it. You know, he's got a great boxing coach in Richard Perez, a guy that he believes in, a guy that has allowed him to gain the confidence to stand with the best striker in the world.
Nice jab by Brandon Moreno, high guard, and he gets that thing to the target quickly.
He gets it to the target quick, and you can see the assassin baby start to really feel himself right now. He has found his flow, he's in his groove, and like I said, that jab is
How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble check.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Diaz gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet.
Oh, hurt badly, Jay.
Looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but there's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it. He's so committed to body punching.
Under 90 seconds to go here in the second round. Effective use of the jab there. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming his way. You think he's trying to sort of fatigue his opponent here a little bit?
He's kind of watching and seeing. Armbar, Tim. What a tight armbar.
Now he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Moreno's back in half guard, very comfortable here. 2 rounds in the books. All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of offensive wrestling.
I mean, this is a joy for me to watch. I enjoy watching a guy maintain this level of wrestling for as long as he has done this. He is constantly in his opponent's face. He's constantly taking him down. Getting taken down and getting up is exhausting. Let's see how tired his opponent is at the start of the next round.
Ready.
Third round underway. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level for the first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Man, this is crazy thus far. High volume, high pace, and a huge punch being landed there. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Moreno's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. Knee on belly, big strikes landing here. We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Diaz is back in full guard. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. All right, so now we start to see some visible damage in the form of swelling as the ground and pound strikes continue to land.
You need to work. I'll stand this up. It's work.
Oh, he got to a spot.
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Moreno's in half guard now.
Oh, he's got a guillotine here.
That guillotine is tight. Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline. He's got to be careful.
He's got to be very careful and address it right now before it gets to the point that there's nothing you can do about it.
Moreno's right back to the full mount here. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Moreno's in half guard.
Oh, right in the mount.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Brandon Moreno. All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the
This
field.
is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling. That's exactly what they got in that exchange.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Establishing the jab here. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Also a little change. Great timing. Getting them out here.
Oh, and he locks up a triangle. That looks tight, DC.
It's very tight. And now he's just got to start passing the arm across, pulling down on the head, feeding the hips, and he will definitely get a submission.
Oh, real good submission attempt. Now that one looks tight. All right, so another nice strike by him there, and he continues to attack that cut. Pretty sage decision by him to target that area.
We always talk about his fight IQ, John. We talk about his ability to recognize his advantages. That's exactly what he's doing. The moment he saw that cut, I knew that would become his focus.
Just over 3 minutes to go now. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Oh, that looks tight. Oh, that's got to be it. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Diaz is looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. Oh, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Moreno's right back to the full mount. Back mount now. So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
All right, 45 seconds now to go on the round. Oh, nice jab by Brandon Moreno.
Oh, yeah, right hand.
Some nice back and forth action here. Final seconds of round 4. Moreno's eye is closing up. Buzzer sounds for... And round 4, 20 minutes in the books.
All right, settle down, breathe, relax. You got this, okay? One more round is all I need.
All right, that's the end of the round as we show you.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
5th and final round. Oh, look at that lead left punch. Out of range with that one. What a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test. Right there. That left hook was nasty.
Just out of the...
Oh, he's still hurt. Look at that. He can't even stand.
Diaz is able to protect the eye there with that block, so that is a nice adjustment that the fighter made there to raise the guard and prevent further damage on that cut. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
It's hard to think about a fight in his career in which he has absorbed this amount of damage. His face is essentially shut.
Unrecognizable. He's unrecognizable. That is as close to the term that I can say. This guy does not look like the guy that walked into the octagon early. He made a lot of mistakes early, and they're ultimately costing him right now as we've gotten longer in the fight.
All right, side control now, D. Moreno's now looking for a Darce choke.
That Darce choke is tight. Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, he got out.
He did a great job of getting his hips away, getting back to his back in order to defend that Darce choke.
Diaz's body getting all sorts of bruised up on that right side now. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
And another strike from the top lands for him.
Oh, submission attempts in bunches tonight. Looks to me like he's got that submission close.
Starting to get deep. Looks like he's going to get the finish.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over. Jonathan, he just gets up.
30 seconds now to go in the fight. 20 seconds to go in the fight. Good work from the top here by Moreno. What a fight! 25 minutes turned in.
Hey, stop.
We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. For the winner by split decision, Brandon, the Assassin Baby, Moreno!